My name is Harry. I'm from London.
Meghan Markle here.
As silly as this may sound, I'm gonna share another cooking video with you. Believe me, it's not fancy or five-star meal kind of thing. It's just I'm gonna show you how I do it. Alright, so yesterday I wanted to have just plain cabbage salad. I showed you in my previous video how sometimes I make it. Right, so I was gonna eat that. That would have been my lunch. Then when I went on the fridge, I saw there's a vegetable that I like. It's about to go bad. So I don't like to waste food. The cabbage could stay. Right? It lasts much longer. So what I decided to do, that particular vegetable, I like to have it with ramen noodles. It's not really ramen noodles, just those type of noodles, soup kind of thing. So I switch. I decided to have that, the noodle soup, instead of the cabbage salad. So I'm gonna show you how I prepare that, and at the same time I'm gonna show you how I make. Okay, it's not like I'm showing you this is the way you make it, but just the way that I do it. Okay, for my kids, what is it, spaghetti with meatball. Alright, my oldest in particular is like every few minutes he wants something to eat. So I made a big bowl of spaghetti and meatball, and I don't mind if there's leftover. He could have it the following day. Guess what? I don't have to cook the following day. All right, so two things I'm gonna show you how I make it is that ramen noodle soup and that spaghetti and meatball. All right, nothing fancy, nothing extravagant, just very simple how I make it. All right, so first I'm gonna show you my ingredients for the spaghetti and meatball. I have the spaghetti. All right, I have some cheese, salt, parsley. This is just seasoning kind of thing. The Goya Sazon, that's my go-to thing, and the Prego tomato sauce, pepper, and Goya adobo. That's my thing here. I think there's one more thing I didn't put the picture here. I think it's oregano or something like that. It's in there somewhere. So I took a video of that, just showing you. Alright, so I decided to re-record the audio. So while you're watching this, there's the mozzarella, salt, parsley, Prego sauce, black pepper, adobo, and there's my spaghetti and Goya. So I boiled the water and start putting my seasoning. There's the Sazon I just put in. All right, that's for the spaghetti and meatball, and that's my Goya. That's my go-to seasoning. Okay, and the pepper, everything. I'm boiling everything. Before I used to boil the water, put the pasta in it, and then once the pasta is good, remove the pasta, and then put all the seasoning back and forth. So I just find an easier way to just do that. Put a good amount of water, the amount that I think I will need. There's my sauce, the pasta, the Prego sauce. So I used to do that separately. I put a little bit more. So pretty much it's just the seasoning, the taste of it. So everything is gonna cook in there. The pasta, there's my salt. I put a little bit of salt. I like to see my salt. I don't just put it. There's the meatball. All right. So now I cut the pasta in half. Start putting it. All right. So I try not to put too much water. because I'm gonna let everything cook in it until the water dries out. Okay, there's more pasta. My kids, I was trying to cook for a good amount, couple days, so I don't have to cook again the following day, because they like this particular pasta. So there's my oregano I didn't show at the beginning. That's the one I forgot. All right, so let it cook for a little while. All right, and I start putting my meatball. All right, and then I had to stop because doing it with one hand, using my cell phone to record. All right, and then there's my I put a little bit more of pasta sauce. All right, and what happened is that I think I put too much pasta. Okay, everything is eyeball. If you're looking for measurement, I'm not the type. Okay, you want to see what I'm cooking? There it is. Okay, so I did put a bit too much pasta, but it was the good amount. The water and everything. The pasta is not too soft. It cooked just enough, and then I put my cheese. So what happened is that my kids, they want to eat their food when it's like cold, right? So if I put the cheese at the end when they're eating, the cheese is not gonna melt. So that's the way. And after I put the cheese, I lower the stove a little bit, just for the cheese to melt. So if I put the cheese while they're eating and stuff like that, it's not gonna be good. This is done with. That's for the kids.
A few moments later.
They were asking for it. All right, so they were asking for the pasta. That's how it looked. Because the cheese is in it, it looks all gooey. But if I leave it until the food is cold and put the cheese on top of it, the cheese will be too hard for them to chew on. So I melt everything in there for them. All right, so that's why it looks like that. But pretty much the spaghetti and meatball is done.
Meanwhile,
I was done with the pasta. I'm gonna do my thing here, get my stuff ready. There's my jalapeno. All right, that's the cabbage salad that I like to do. The mini bell pepper. So my husband bought this. There were some parts in there that weren't that good. So I'm trying to look for the ones that are about to go bad so I could use it right away. And this one I did on my last video, so I'm not gonna eat it. Instead, I'm gonna replace it. I'm gonna use, there's the vegetable that was about to go bad. It's just the right amount, because if I leave it another day, it's not gonna be good anymore. All right, so I'm gonna cut it. There it is. Put it aside, and I'm gonna cut my peppers. Okay, my jalapeno, bell pepper, everything. This is for the cabbage salad, because I'm gonna replace it. The old cabbage salad that I have, I'm gonna put it in the soup. Alright, so I'm washing my stuff. This is the old cabbage I had, and that's what I was gonna have actually. And then when I saw the vegetables about to go bad, so I put it there. Everything is gonna be in the soup. Put it aside. And there's the container. I'm gonna use the container to put my new salad, cabbage salad. There's my jalapeno, my peppers. I'm cutting them. Put it back in the bowl. So it's like a replacement. The other day that I did it, I was too lazy to cut the bell peppers, so I just cut that the cabbage and put it aside. All right, so I'm just showing you the things that I'm gonna cut to put in the cabbage salad. There's my onion. This time that's the onion that I have, but I love the white onions. But everything when I eat that is raw, just like that. So I'm gonna cut my onions, the bell peppers, all my other things. And this is my cabbage. All right, just showing you. Okay, and I cut it, and I'm gonna wash it. Make sure I thoroughly wash it, and now I'm gonna slice it as thin as I can. There it is. And then put it in the salad. All my other things, as you can see, it's more of all the other one, the peppers and all of that. So the next thing, I didn't do it that time. Okay, I put my pepper and my Goya. The only thing I did not add yet, because I wasn't gonna have it right now, is put lime juice or lemon juice, whichever. All right, I didn't put that. Okay, I put my salt in there and everything. So I didn't put my lime juice, but the following day when I ate it, I did. All right, so I'm done with it. So now I'm gonna make my soup. There's my water. Okay, let it boil. So it's like a couple different things I'm showing you. This is the soup that I'm gonna make. I don't even follow the direction. I make it myself different way. So these are all the vegetables and stuff I'm gonna put. That's the cabbage. I just put that in my mouth. All right, so there's the water's boil, and I'm gonna put my vegetables in there. All right, so throw everything in. As you can see, it's a lot. It's a lot. So this came with the soup. All right, let it boil because I need the cabbage to be somewhat soft and all the other vegetables to be a little bit soft, not too soft, because if it's too soft I'm gonna have a make me want to throw up. So I put the noodles that came with it. So far there's no seasoning in there, nothing, just boiling. Okay, now there's the seasoning that came with it. Just throw it in. That's the way I make it. It was a bit too much, as you can see, but like I said at the beginning, the vegetable was about to go bad. If I took the amount that I wanted, it would be wasted. So I use the same bowl that I put everything else, and this is it, and it's done with. It's done with. All right, clean everything, and that's my meal. All right, so there it is. I finished everything. Yep, it was pretty good. And then for some reason, when I finish eat the soup, I want to eat a Hershey chocolate candy. So I had some of that afterward. All right. So I'm just showing that I finished everything. And that's all I ate for the day. It fills me up for the entire day. And then I ate some Hershey's afterward. And that was my meal for the day. Thanks for watching. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share.
Lavanaka. It is a great privilege to be with all of you today.
We ask for forgiveness and please come back.
As you saw me find the love and happiness that I'd hoped all my life. You are all in this together, and if I may speak personally, we are all in this together, because asking for help was one of the best decisions that I ever made. You will be continually amazed how life changes for the better.